The Flash has now come to an end. Need I say, he's had his final run. So we're going to speak about The Flash season 9. So it was a very nice send-off, I do believe. It did feel like a good send-off, but I do believe they could have actually done better with the season. Specifically the last couple of episodes. I don't feel like we needed the Dreamer episode, specifically. Barry's birthday episode where Oliver came back, that was a cool episode, that was awesome. But then it opens the door to, I know that he said he can only fight the natural, and the unnatural. Wait, no, it was up to Keone. Keone can fight the natural, or take out the unnatural, but you get what I mean. They kind of explained why the Spectre wouldn't be just overpowered as all can be and absolutely just diminish the whole entire, storyline there. Why he couldn't, his power was depleting when Bloodwork was manipulating Wally to try to take over basically the multiverse there. But it also opens the door as to, why didn't he just come at the end? And all of that, I can only fight this and that, but it's just, you know what I mean? But anyway, they kind of rid around it, so that's alright. We're just going to pretend it is what it is. The finale there, it was, how do I explain? It was cool. It was nostalgic, because it was, characters from about 8 years ago, 8, 7, and about 5 years ago, give or take, whatever the math is there. But it was season 1, 2, 3, and 7's Speedster villains, pretty much, and now season 9's, which was awesome. But it just, bro, how are you going to do them like that? Zoom, destroyed, boom, gone. Wow. I mean, I guess he was technically fighting a goddess at the time, but it doesn't make sense. Savitar got gatted by Nora in 2 seconds. No, Savitar would have been able to take them all. He's OP as. I mean, Nora probably put up a fight, but still. Reverse Flash, he just kind of got zagged by Allegra twice. And, I wanted to see them more put up a fight against Barry. My perfect finale would have been, instead of having the Team Flash, we had Wally, we had Jay Garrick actually fighting, Bart, Nora. Hell, you could have even brought back Jessie Quick, which I suppose she's got to be out there somewhere. But the ending code was kind of cool, where he gave powers to a lot of the speedsters from the comics. My favorite, Max Mercury. That was cool. That was really cool. So the whole season, it had episodes that were cool. It had episodes that weren't. When they were going through, when they had the safety inspection episode, that was just weird. For a finale, I wanted it to kind of be like Arrow's final season. That was kind of cool. I think that was, off the top of my head, 8 episodes, I believe. One was including the crossover, and one was the Canaries spin-off. We don't remember. We don't talk about that one. But the season 9, it was a nice close to it. I like how they had the intro again. I want you to believe in the impossible. And they ended it with Nora. I mean, we kind of all saw that coming. Iris got a Pulitzer. For some reason, Joe and Cecile got married. I guess it was just kind of just to end it on a happy note. The season overall did not really feel like a final season, but in some aspects it kind of did. The show has steadily declined, but that is a topic for another video. It's all those network shows, they don't have the higher budgets. They have kind of licensing issues, hence why we're going to go to Gotham Knights here. We have Turner Hayes instead of Damian Wayne. So the show did what it could with what it had, and I think it is more of, a lot of the people stopped watching it because they were it went horrible. For me personally, it's because I've grown up with these shows. I'm 22. All of these started when I was 11. And that's what's the craziest thing, is literally half of my life is spent watching these CW Arrowverse shows. So it kind of hurts to come to an end, but at the same time I would not have liked to have seen them all keep going. They hit their end, they did what they needed to, and they were brilliant in the way there. So, as I said, that's going to be a topic for another video, I do believe. But The Flash specifically, it had to come to an end. There was so many times where, the newspaper article, for instance, in Crisis, things like that, where it would have been cool endings for him, but because it was the biggest show on the network, they just found a way to keep it going, and they found a way to just break the timeline, basically, and then just keep Barry around. So I don't like doing ratings out of 10, but overall the season was probably in my top 5 but it wouldn't have been in my top 3 of the best seasons of The Flash. I'll just go with that. The finale could have been so much cooler. Could have been way better. Even, I mean, it was technically a 4-parter, the New Worlds thing, setting up Cobalt Blue, which was cool. I like what they did with Eddie. They did that very well. But, I mean, at the same time, did they? I get he was angry that, you know, Barry and Iris got together. Who would have known what would have happened? You know, if he was alive, they probably would have still found a way, because, you know, comic books and tropes and all that. But Eddie as the villain was also a great ending, if I'm being completely honest. Like, we lost him in Season 1, and then it finished with him in Season 9. It was done well. It was done well. So, that's all I really wanted to talk about with this. I hope everybody enjoyed the Arrowverse. It has now come to an end, sadly. 8 shows, 40-something seasons, and like 12 years. So it was awesome. Thank you for watching. Let me know down below what you reckon of the Arrowverse there. Specifically of The Flash, if you liked the season, if you like how it ended, if you liked the finale, all the fun stuff. Comment your thoughts down below. If you could like, subscribe, follow, all the fun stuff. And I just want to build this up. I'm going to have a proper setup again soon, because right now I'm very minimal because I've just moved and I'm getting everything unpacked and all set up. So we're doing what we can with what we have. But I'll see you all guys next time. You have a good one and enjoy.